Food Tubers, my name's Amy.
And I'm Julie, and we are the Dumpling Sisters.
We are home cooks who love to eat, and we've just released our first Chinese cookbook.
Today we're going to show you all how to make oyster sauce beef and broccoli. It is a takeaway classic that's found all over the world. Our version of the recipe has succulent pieces of beef, lots of fresh broccoli, and it's all stir-fried together with a Moorish oyster sauce.
It'll absolutely satisfy your cravings for Chinese food, and if you make it for your friends and family, they will love you for it.
So let's get started.
We'll begin by marinating the beef. So to feed 4 people with rice, you need 300 grams of beef. What we've got here is a rump steak, but you can use whichever cut you like because we'll be tenderising it later. The marinade for this beef is a really classic Cantonese one, and we'll start off with the more straightforward ingredients, which are a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of granulated sugar, half a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and 3 tablespoons of water. Now for the special ingredients in our Cantonese marinade, first of all we have bicarbonate of soda, just half a teaspoon. What this does is breaks down all the tough proteins in the meat so you get a really succulent bite. Next we have corn flour, 1.5 tablespoons of this. What this does is creates a really silky coating around the meat so it locks in all the juiciness. Lastly, we have Shaoxing rice wine, 1 tablespoon. You can find this in the Chinese supermarket. If you don't have any, dry sherry will do the trick just as well. And all we need is one final fresh ingredient, 1 tablespoon of finely diced ginger. This is going to be so aromatic. So all we need to do now is just give it a good mix. Then cover with cling film and leave to marinate in the fridge for at least an hour.
Before we start stir frying, we're just going to give the broccoli a quick blanch in lightly salted water to help it along. Now we don't need to do this for very long at all because we want to keep that broccoli nice and crunchy. After that, simply drain and set aside next to your wok. We're going to start cooking by putting in 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil over a high heat. Then in goes 1 clove of garlic and 2 teaspoons of diced up ginger. Now in goes the beef. Lay it out in a single layer and allow it to sear until it develops a caramelly crust. Then keep stir frying until golden all over. Add in the broccoli along with 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce and stir through to coat. And to finish off our stir fry and make it really saucy, we're going to add in a corn flour slurry. This is simply 1 teaspoon of corn flour mixed in with 5 tablespoons of water. So over low heat, pour in your slurry, then gradually turn the heat back up to medium and stir fry until the sauce thickens and becomes translucent. Look at how lush that looks!
Oh my god, I can already imagine how tender those bits of meat are.
It smells so fresh as well. So there it is, Food Tubers, the Dumpling Sisters version of a very popular takeaway dish, oyster sauce beef and broccoli stir fry.
Wow, that meat is so tender. That bicarbonate soda has totally done its job.
And super crunchy broccoli as well.
I can just imagine it's a lovely bowl of rice.
Now if you guys want to see another takeaway favourite that we did for Food Tube, check it out over here. It's called Kung Pao Chicken and you'll love it.
And if you'd like to subscribe to Food Tube and the Dumpling Sisters, both of us would love to have you. And we're also on Instagram and Twitter.
So we will see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!